There was now no one in the reception room except Prince Vasily and the eldest princess, who were sitting under the portrait of Catherine the Great and talking eagerly. So, I guess there's nobody in the reception room. Because, I remember, they went out, right? These two went out. And they were sitting again next to this portrait of Catherine the Great and talking eagerly. As soon as they saw Pierre and his companion, who's Pierre's companion?
Anna.
Yeah. They became silent, and Pierre thought he saw the princess hide something as she whispered, "I can't bear the sight of that woman." So what does it mean? I cannot bear the sight of that woman.
I don't know.
I can't bear. Bear means I cannot stand. I cannot
Who's speaking?
The princess, right?
Oh, the woman is Anna.
Yeah. Katish has had tea served in the small. Katish has had tea served in the small drawing room, said Prince Vasily to Anna Mikhailovna. He think he saw something. That's what it
Okay,
says.
had something as she whispered.
Yeah.
She is who?
The princess. Didn't we just say the princess?
So, eyes means when. So when the princess whispered and then Pierre saw she hid something.
Yeah. And then Vasily says Katish means the princess has had tea served in the small drawing room. I don't know why. He's telling Anna that there's tea in the small drawing room.
Katy is the princess.
Name.
Yeah.
Go and take something, my poor Anna Mikhailovna, or you will not hold out. So you go drink something, or you're not gonna hold out. You're not gonna be able to last that long.
Okay.
To Pierre he said nothing, merely giving his arm a sympathetic squeeze below the shoulder, just squeezing his arm. And Pierre went with Anna Mikhailovna into the small drawing room.
Sympathetic.
With sympathy.
Oh, sympathy with sympathy. Okay. Merely.
Only, little bit.
Only.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing so refreshing after a sleepless night as a cup of delicious Russian tea, Lorraine was saying with an air of restrained animation. The doctor, Lorraine, right? So he was saying with an air of restrained animation. Again, air, you know, right? A restrained animation. Animation, you know, right?
Move.
Yeah, restrained means like not totally free to move. As he stood sipping tea from a delicate Chinese handleless cup, before a table on which tea and a cold supper were laid in a small circular room. So he was just drinking some tea, sipping some tea from a delicate Chinese
What does sipping mean?
Sipping.
Tea
Tea from a delicate Chinese handleless cup, before a table on which tea and a cold supper were laid in the small circular room. There was supper too.
I don't understand.
Well, he was just saying he was saying something. That's all. While he's drinking something, and that's all. The whole sentence is actually he was just saying. That's it. Around the table, all who were at Count Bezukhov's house that night had gathered to fortify themselves. So around what table? Around the table with tea. Okay. And they gathered there to fortify themselves. Means that they fortifies to strengthen themselves.
What does fortify mean?
Strengthen themselves. Strengthen.
What does strengthen mean?
What do you think strength means? Strength. Okay, why do people drink tea and eat supper for?
Get more energy.
Okay, great. Perfect. Pierre well remembered this small circular drawing room. He well remembered. Any questions about well remembered?
So remembered.
Huh? What does it mean so?
Remembered very well.
Why?
Because he used to be here.
Yeah, so well means he can remember well.
Yeah.
This small circular room with its mirrors and little tables. During balls given at the house, Pierre, who did not know how to dance, had liked sitting in this room to watch the ladies, who, as they passed through in their ball dresses with diamonds and pearls and on their bare shoulders, looked at themselves in the brilliantly lighted mirrors, which repeated their reflections several times. So it's a circular room, right? You understand a circular room, what that means, right?
Circle room.
Yeah, so there's mirrors, right?
Yes.
So the ladies like to watch themselves when they're dancing. How do they watch themselves? Because there's mirrors. He liked to sit and watch the ladies dance, okay?
And look at themselves in the brilliantly
Lighted mirrors.
lighted.
Mirrors.
What brilliantly?
Well, brilliant.
Brilliantly. So many lighted mirror.
Yes, very lighted mirrors. Brilliant and lighted are the same thing.
Okay.
Now the same room was dimly lighted by 2 candles. So before it was dancing room, now it's only 2 candles. One small table on one small table tea.
Huh?
On one small table, tea things and supper dishes stood in disorder, and in the middle of the night a motley throng of people sat there, not merrymaking, but somberly whispering and betraying by every word and movement that they none of them forgot what was happening. So, and what was about to happen in the bedroom. Basically, what's going to happen in the bedroom? Somebody's going to die.
Yes.
He hasn't died yet. Remember, he just went to sleep.
Yeah.
On the small table, there were tea things and supper things. It stood in disorder. Means not order. They already finished it. The drinking stuff and ate stuff. In the middle of the night, a motley throng of people. Motley means kind of like not very together. Kind of, it's a group of people, but not very together. Motley, not throng means like, throng also means a group of people. So motley throng. Motley is an adjective to throng.
Okay.
Motley means not very
Close.
tight together group of people
sat there.
Not merrymaking. They're not like making fun. Merrymaking is having fun.
Oh.
But somberly whispering. Somberly means seriously whispering.
Seriously whispering.
Or kind of little sadness involved too. And betraying by every word and movement. So betraying, again, we get the same idea. Betraying. What is betraying?
Betray means you do something want to hide your real.
Right.
But you cannot hide
Right.
by your.
So how can you not hide is because every word and movement that none of them forget what was happening. So you can tell by their word and movement that they didn't forget what was happening in that other room.
So when I say betray, why they want to betray?
They don't want to be betrayed. It's that you cannot hide the fact. You cannot hide the fact that you know what's happening in the other room. That's what betraying means. Betraying. I don't want to show that for example, I got a lottery, right? I won a lottery. I don't want to show people that I won, okay? But because you're always happy and you talk differently, you're betrayed. The things you say and what your peer betray you. They make you not be able to hide that fact.
So the people want to hide what?
They want to hide that nobody wants to say that there's a guy dying on the other room, okay? Nobody wants to say that.
Oh, but from their movement.
For the movement and their words, you can tell that they all know what's going to happen in that other room.
Okay.
Pierre did not eat anything, though he would very much have liked to. So why didn't he eat anything?
Because he loved his father.
No, probably because all the food is gone.
Huh?
He looked inquiringly at his monitress and saw that she was again going on tiptoe to the reception room where they had left Prince Vasily and the eldest princess. So he saw Anna, monitress.
Monitress?
Somebody was watching him. Somebody was taking care of him, monitress.
Oh.
And saw that she again
Tiptoe.
Tiptoe.
Go back to the reception room.
Yeah, she wants to spy on what Vasily and eldest princess are talking about. Pierre concluded that this also was essential. So because he doesn't know. Important. And after a short interval followed.
Interval?
Yeah, we talk about interval so many times. Interval. Say it one more time, interval. Still don't know interval. Time interval.
Oh, it's between time.
It's a period. It's a period after some time. You can think of it after some time. Interval is just a period of time. A break in time. A period of time.
Period of time. Okay.
Followed her. Anna Mikhailovna was standing beside the princess, and they were both speaking in excited whisper.
Oh.
Who was they?
There's Anna and the princess.
No.
Anna was standing beside the princess, and they were both speaking in excited whisper. Oh, the princess.
So what?